Okay, let's just start by saying this is a heck of a day for Emily Vanderbilt and her family. So if you don't mind, before I say anything more, how about just a round of applause? This is exciting. This is good stuff. My name's Cam Neal. I'm the AD at Vintage. I've been doing this for about 12 years or so, and I was asked the question, did we always do these? And the answer is no. It's one of those things that I think when you do any job over the course of time, you just try to do something a little bit better than maybe it's done before. And I think one of the ways that I have tried to do the job better is by focusing on this type of event, because this is a really important thing. Watching an athlete who does wonderful things on the field of play for our school, combined with doing great things in the classroom, and you get to go to college and keep on doing both things. That's a pretty neat deal for a kid, family, and for someone like me who just celebrates the accomplishments on the field as well as the classroom. So Emily does both really well. She's going off to Cal State Monterey Bay. She's going to play for the Otters. Cal State Monterey Bay was just mentioned about 6 to 8 months ago. We celebrated one of our basketball players who's heading down there, Jackson Corley. So I actually was able to pull up some of my notes from that signing celebration as well. It's a really neat school. It's great. It was established in 1994. The enrollment's about 6,500, so it's about twice the size, maybe 3 times the size of Vintage in terms of kids and people walking around. It is a public university. It's located in Seaside, California, and she is going to be playing for.
Here's some information.
Hey Siri. NCAA Division II school, and the softball team plays in the CCAA, which is the California Collegiate Athletic Association. She will be playing for a head coach by the name of Andrea Kenny. She's been at Monterey Bay for quite some time, enough so that she has 474 wins on her career at Cal State University Monterey Bay. And seeing that the softball team will play about 40 to 50 games in a season, there's a good chance that she's going to get to that 500 mark when you're there a year from the spring. So that would be kind of neat. Overall, she's been coaching a long time. She has over 600 wins total. Last year, Monterey Bay was 37-23 overall. They were about 500 in league. They made it all the way to the CCAA championship where they lost to Sonoma State. But they did qualify for the Western Regional, NCAA Western Regional. And when you get to that level, as we've seen so many times, just playoffs in general, just everyone's good. So they matched up against Sonoma State again, and they lost. And then they played Cal State University San Marcos, and they lost. When I started looking, though, there's the W's and the L's up and down the schedule. Every game is close. Like, they're competitive. And what else do you want? It's always 3-run games, 2-run games, last inning heroics type of thing. So I think you're going to have a very fun time down there. Not to mention, most of her opponents are up and down California, many of which are in Northern California. Cal State East Bay, which is maybe an hour down 680. Sonoma State, obviously. But it gives family and friends an opportunity to go watch you play. So that's going to be great as well. Today's situation, signing celebration, is not formal. I know we've got tables and podiums, but the reality is this is a celebration. So Emily is a fan favorite amongst the parents, teachers, and admin. We admire you, but you're definitely a well-respected teammate. And I was having a conversation with some of the younger athletes at our school just the other day, actually yesterday, and I said to them, when your best players are your best teammates, teams have a shot at something special. And it's not a coincidence that our team was special last year because of players like Emily and some of the other ones, but for sure. But it's not going to surprise me this spring when we're once again are at the top of the standings, because our best player is also our best teammate. She's wonderful. I don't know how it happened with Gray. But I've known Gray and Therese for quite some time. I've known Andrew for quite some time. This is good people right here. And so this is a good day for me. It's a good day for our school. And most importantly, it's a good day for Emily. So we have a couple people that are going to say some things. We have coaches, maybe a teammate or two. No. Thought I'd ask. Parents, Emily obviously, and then the afternoon finishes with Emily signing on the dotted line for the picture purposes, and then we'll take some pictures, and we got the Napa Valley Register here to do an interview as well as KFOS for Napa Valley Sports. So let's start with coaches. I'd like to introduce our head